Radhe Vrinda Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Panchakalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I'm very happy to be in your Sangha of study of Bhakti Shastri. All of you are from Pakistan, all the students? Yes, all from Pakistan.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
Good. Very good. So, and you did 6 chapters, if I understood correctly, with Prabhupada Priya Mataji. That's correct?
Hopefully, Maharaj.
So, Bimla Prasad Prabhu,
Yes, Maharaj.
you're also a teacher?
No, Maharaj, I'm just like gathering the flock.
So
Gathering the
Maharaj,
flock together for this.
Prabhuji is a teacher also and organizer also, and he's actively preaching Pakistan. So this is his fruits of results. All this devotees are
Okay.
No,
gathering.
Maharaj, it's like I'm just gathering the flocks. That's it.
So both of you are visiting regularly Pakistan?
Only Bimla Prasad
Yes,
Prabhuji,
Maharaj.
Maharaj.
No, Maharaj, Rasal is like, he's like Sindhi, so these are all like his blood brothers.
So normally, yes, here I'm just getting, this is the first session. I just want to connect with the group, and we will have some time for review and warming up. And tomorrow we start proper with the discussions of the Gita, the first section. But
Sure, Maharaj.
I wanted to understand what's happening in Pakistan. So, so Bimla Prasad Prabhu, you are based in Mumbai normally?
Maharaj, Delhi.
You are in Delhi.
Me and Rasal, like, we're basically from the same temple. Now he's in Rohini and I'm in Punjabi Bagh.
Okay. Okay, good. So, and you are working together for developing courses in different places?
Yes, something. He's targeting Spain. he's targeting Spain. Like, I'm kind of like hanging on to Pakistan, something like that. Yes.
Maharaj, I never got a chance to introduce Bimla Prasad Prabhu. Actually, he's the one who's guiding me
Are-
throughout. And for teaching in Spain, he's the one who inspired me to go to Spain even. And I'm kind of
Maharaj,
assisting.
he
He
just
wanted to get you out of Delhi and said, you go to
He's the man behind, Maharaj. He's the man behind.
You are the Maharaj. Like, we are waiting for Yadunandana Maharaj. Please, Maharaj, we don't want to wait for the paucity of time.
So,
Over to you, Maharaj.
yes. So, and you are visiting regularly Pakistan?
No, Maharaj, I don't have that good fortune. Being an Indian with an Indian passport, forget it. Just once.
Oh, not so easy to go. It's
Impossible to go.
impossible. Okay.
Yeah, no visa for Indians anymore.
Yeah, I know that the politics between India and Pakistan are not so good. That
It's just like estranged mother-in-law and daughter-in-law.
and the devotees who live in Pakistan, they come from, it's like Sindhi families, or
These are mostly Sindhis. Maharaj, you can talk to them, Maharaj. They will introduce themselves.
They all are Sindhis, Maharaj. They all are Sindhis.
Yes.
Okay. But you are saying this, your ancestors, your parents or grandparents didn't go out of Pakistan, correct?
Yeah.
You can
They are the
speak-
ones. Yeah, the students are there, Maharaj. Arey, bhai,
Yes,
badayo.
Badayo
please,
Chachi.
please introduce yourself, and you can tell me something about yourself, so I get to know a little bit about you.
Yeah, Barka, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams.
Maharaj.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Maharaj. We are actually blessed to have your association. I'm Barka and I'm just trying to get the association of the great devotees here. Trying my best.
How long are you in connection to Krishna consciousness?
It's been last 3 years.
Last 3 years. Good. Good, thank you. Next, please, you can say like that.
You can start. I mean,
You can say for how long have you been Krishna consciousness, and you can say whatever you feel it's useful to share, so I get to know a little bit of you. Yes, unmute yourself.
Raki, go on, Raki, go on. Kashish Maji, go on.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams. First of all, thank you so much for your precious time that you have given us. So we are very thankful to you. And I'm Rakhi from Pakistan, and I'm a homemaker. I have 2 daughters, and I am connected to ISKCON since I think 7 years. It has been 7 years, and I'm a teacher of Hindi and some basic knowledge to the students I'm giving in ISKCON in summer camp in 2 months. That is June and July. I am a teacher there, and 3 to 4 years I think it's been. So it's really great to be in ISKCON, and I have experienced so many things before ISKCON. So I'm very thankful to Mother Priya, that is my first guru, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Next, you
Turn on the microphone.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Dharma Pranam Maharaji. All glories to Bhima Prasad Prabhu for your association. And I'm Sundar Kumar, and I'm from Pakistan, and I'm medical student doing MBBS, and I'm a final year student. And it has been more than 12 years I'm connected with ISKCON, and under supervision of Ramege Prabhu. He's a disciple of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And thank you so much for your precious time for us. Like we are devoid of such devotees because we are living in Pakistan, but still we are thankful to you. You are like giving us time ritually. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Next. Yes, unmute yourself and speak up.
Yeah, Krishna Priya Mata is here, Hitika Mata is here, Daya Mata is here. Introduce yourself.
Hare Krishna, Maharaji, please accept my humble obeisances. First of all, thank you so much, Maharaji, for accepting our invitation and giving us your all auspicious association. My name is Krishna Priya Shirada Devirasi, and I joined Krishna Consciousness in 2014. And so I basically studied in a medical university and then moved from one city to another city. Now I'm trying here, like in Karachi, trying to teach Krishna consciousness. And that's it. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Next.
Hare Krishna Maharaji, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. I am Daya, and I am connected to Krishna consciousness since 2023 February. And before that, I used to chant, but I don't know about Srila Prabhupada and Panchtattva Bhagwan, and that's all. I don't know anything about ISKCON. Basically, I don't know ISKCON. So in 2023, I get to know more about ISKCON and Srila Prabhupada. And the thing which keep me going is the Srila Prabhupada's teaching and his books, which I really feel are the thing which is like that is a one thing which keep me in ISKCON. So I want to learn more and more Srila Prabhupada's books. That's why I am doing Bhakti Shastri. Like I'm listening the Bhakti Shastri. I have already done once I have already done Bhakti Shastri. Now I used to, like, whenever I get chance, I get time, I used to come and listen to the one who are very, whose association is very rare to get. Like you are one of the very, very good, one of the disciple of Srila Prabhupada disciples. So I really want to have association of you people to learn more about Srila Prabhupada's teaching and books and to be good in bhakti.
Thank you very much. Just one clarification. I didn't take direct initiation from Srila Prabhupada. I'm initiated by His Holiness Satsvarupa Swami Maharaj, who is one of the first disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Of course, we are all connected as Srila Prabhupada is our preeminent Shiksha Guru. So in that sense, we are all very much connected. But just to clarify that, I met devotees in 1977, so it was the last year Srila Prabhupada was on the planet.
Okay.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. Devika Mataji. I joined ISKCON in 2022, 2023, like at the end of 22 and start of the 23. And the thing that connected me and attracted me the most was Srila Prabhupada's books, and I just kept on reading them. And then today is the day when I just got this chance to meet you and have your association. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your association.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Next.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you so much for taking out your time to come and give us such a pure association. Thank you so much. I am a Mehak Milani from Pakistan, and I am practicing Krishna consciousness since last 2 years or 1.5 years. And I joined ISKCON especially on knowing knowledge about Krishna through my friends. Thank you so much for your association. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna Maharaj ji, please accept my humble obeisances. Audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
Krishna,
hearing
go
you.
ahead.
Maharaj, I am vegetarian. It's been 7 to 8 years. But connecting to ISKCON, it's been only 3 to 4 years to me in a proper systematic way. When some of our devotees open a ISKCON center here, and I'm here because of all the blessings of Vaishnava and because of all sadhu sanghs. And thank you so much for your precious time you give us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very happy to be in your association. Next.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. It's Shobha from Pakistan. Professionally, I'm a biotechnologist in the third year of my university here. And especially, I'm in Krishna consciousness since been 7 to 8 years. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Very good.
Hare Krishna.
Next.
Go ahead, go ahead. In the interest
Hare
of time.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Prabhuji, it's me Sunil Kumar. Actually, I'm graduate in information technology IT, and early I was inspired with Premanand Maharaj. I used to listen him, but when in COVID period, when I get connected with ISKCON Hyderabad, and I read Srila Prabhupada books, I was totally amazed. So since that time, I am still connect with ISKCON, and I am glad by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are getting associations of pure devotees like you. So it's mercy of Krishna and Radharani and pure devotees like you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Next.
Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaji. I'm very lucky and grateful that I got your association, and I joined ISKCON in 2021. And in that year, I just completed my ISKCON disciple course from Vimla Prasad Prabhuji, and now I am practicing Krishna consciousness. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna, Maharaji. My name is Ritika, and it's been 3 years since I have joined your ISKCON, and we are truly blessed to have your association. Thank you so much.
Good, thank you. Next.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj.
The sound is not coming. It's
Yeah,
not coming.
Kishori, you can turn off your video.
Prabhuji, Maharaj, am I audible?
And now you are audible. In the beginning, no, now you are.
Maharaj, am I audible?
Yes.
I'm Tishori from Pakistan. That's I joined from 1982. So I'm
1980.
from my childhood. I am the devotee.
So from since you were a child or you were born as a devotee?
My family joined it in 1982, but I joined from my childhood.
Okay. Okay, good.
Like in 2013.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Maybe she's also talking about a past life. A past life was joined in 1982 and is continuing possibly.
Well, 1982 were the family members, no?
Yeah,
The
I was just
parents?
thinking.
Next.
Come on, Doshna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my humble obedience. I am Jaya Kumari. I connected to ISKCON last year. Thank you for your association, Maharaj.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam. I am Doshna, and I have been in Krishna conscious since 1.5 years. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Actually, Maharaj, sometimes in Pakistan, the internet connection is like not very you know, not something to brag about. So then that's the reason. That's the reason
So
many of the
sometimes-
devotees have got their videos off, because they can either be visible or be audible. So
Okay,
it's like
okay.
these, yeah.
It's okay. I think it's more important they are audible than visible, but if they have to choose between the two, but yes,
Many times
all
you
of
will. Yes, Maharaj. Many times you will.
can be audible, or audible it's okay, or sometimes also fails as well.
Yes, Maharaj. Actually, sometimes you will see them sitting, the camera is on, but there is like total darkness because there is no electricity. But still the devotees are like kind of pushing on and doing. So sometimes like we have to bear with them. So please, Maharaj, please don't take any offense. Sometimes it happens, not
No,
always. Not
that's
always.
okay. I mean, when I go in Cuba, I was in Cuba a few months back, and they are cutting electricity in Havana, in the capital, 6 hours a day, no electricity. 6 hours a day.
And that's Cuba.
That's Cuba. And
Once
and
upon
if
a
you
time
go
it was.
and if you go to the provinces,
Interiors.
inside, you get only 5-6 hours a day of electricity.
Wow, so
So
Pakistan is doing quite good.
yes, depends where to whom you compare with. So how much a day they cut electricity in Pakistan, or not every day?
They will tell you.
10 to 12 hours per day.
10 to 12 hours per day
Yes.
cutting? That's a
Load
lot.
shedding, load shedding.
Yes, Maharaj, it's called the power cuts. It's called power cuts.
But if it's cut, how you can connect through to the course if it's cut?
They'll tell you
have-
that.
UPS generator and data.
Okay, so you are prepared for it. Okay, depends on location, Ishwar is saying.
It's we are quite habitual of this thing. We have alternative. If we have known electricity, we have generator or UPS batteries.
Okay.
And
that's
solar system also.
okay. I guess that's mainly in the outside the capital or in the capital also.
That we don't
All over
have
Pakistan.
idea. But in our Sindh, this is very common.
Okay, good. Outside the capital, okay. And you have Islamabad is the capital, right? And then Karachi is like the main city, or how it is?
Largest city of Pakistan. It's the
Krishna
largest
Priya?
city of Pakistan.
Yeah, Krishna Priya can
Yes,
update.
Maharaj, it's the largest city of Pakistan. We call it a city of lights. So there is no load shedding or power cuts here.
No power cut in Karachi?
In very well renowned areas, there is no power cut because it's called a city of lights. But in other very small areas, there is power cut. But usually there is not in Karachi.
Okay, and what about in Islamabad? Any of you are in Islamabad?
No,
No.
Maharaj. No.
You
No,
are-
Maharaj, there is no power cuts. There is no kind of load shedding. It's either there is extreme conditions like so much so much rainy season, like that. Otherwise, there is no power cuts. Always light is available.
Okay, good. Okay, most of you are, Neha is saying, most of us are from Hyderabad and Karachi. Okay. But Hyderabad is in India, no? Or there is another Hyderabad in Pakistan as well.
Yes, Maharaj. Yeah. There's another Hyderabad in Pakistan. There's a Punjab in India. There's a Punjab in Pakistan. It's just like that.
Okay, so I'm learning here. I'm getting educated. I didn't know much about Pakistan. I knew that many the Sindhis came from Pakistan when there was the partition, that I knew.
Yeah.
And I knew
Rasal's family is one of them.
I actually here in Spain, where now I'm visiting, I'm traveling a lot in Spain. I'm in Barcelona now, but normally I live in New Brajamandala. It's a farm community near Madrid, near the capital. And there was a family, Sindhi family, who has been the greatest contributor to the ISKCON projects in Spain. This Prabhu, he already left this world when he was 80 plus. Few years back he left. His name was Hari Narayan Prabhu, a disciple of His Holiness Bhakticharu Swami Maharaj. And he gave generously to buy a 300-hectare farm community in Spain. And also he got his uncle, also a Sindhi, to donate for establishing an ISKCON center in Malaga. Also, he contributed to pay our ISKCON center in Madrid, in the capital. And he gave some donations also for the down payment in Barcelona, so like that. And they were from Indies. They moved to Spain after the partition. And then, of course, now they have their children, grandchildren. They are here, and they are also very active and supporting. So those of you who didn't introduce yourself, please do so. If you
Jatin? Where is Jatin? Jatin left, right? Go on. Bina. Hey, Bina.
There were more like Mehak is there, like others.
So many of them.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Am I audible?
Yes.
Hare Krishna. I am basically MBBS graduate, currently doing house job. My name is Bina Kumari. I joined the ISKCON. Rinkuya, the Prabhuji. And thank you.
Thank you. It got cut. You said I joined ISKCON and got cut. And
yeah, it's just
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your association. We are very grateful.
Oh God.
Thank you. Okay, next.
Prem.
Yeah, I joined after so many days. I'm Prem Chand from Pakistan, Sindh, and I have joined ISKCON last year, 2K24, by the source of my junior, and then she came to expose me to the path, and then I got to have a meetup to the social network prasadas, and then I just go through books. I'm really busy that I can't available all the time for the class. I go through books which are very, very beneficial and helpful to me to grow up. And the books are everything to me that I can read and everything. It has played a very essential role in my life, and it has changed my mindset and the things I look now. And if I see myself, it's day to night different. It's a light in my dark life. Thank you so much for your associations with people, especially Silpimla Prakash.
Thank you.
Jatin,
Next.
you there? No, that's some devotees. Is one of those devotees who is not from either from Sindh, either from Hyderabad or from Karachi. I was just, maybe the internet connection is not faring well. Yeah, many of them are already. Ashwarya, go ahead. Don't be shy. Actually, Maharaj, for many of them, actually most of them, they have never met a sannyasi in their life. Except for a couple of devotees here, like Krishna Priya Radha, who is initiated anyway. So then, and maybe a couple of more, they have never even met a sannyas. I don't think they've never even seen a sannyasi. Forget meeting them. So that is maybe one of the reasons they are like feeling very intimidated.
No problem. I'm a soft sannyasi, so don't worry.
Ashwarya, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. It's me, Aishwarya. It has been 2 years. I connected to Krishna consciousness. Thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Lakshmi.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yeah,
I'm Lakshmi
address
from
Maharaj.
Pakistan. Okay. Hare Krishna Maharaj. I'm Lakshmi from Pakistan. I'm accounting student. I connected to Krishna. It has been, I think so, 1 year. I connected to Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your association. Thank you.
Thank you. Next,
Who goes there?
one question. Sannyasi, there are no sannyasis visiting Pakistan for preaching at the moment?
No, Maharaj, there is nobody visiting Pakistan for preaching at the moment.
But so many devotees.
No,
But how do they-
GBC, no proper disciples, no sannyasis. Maybe once in a year, the regional secretary, he visits once in a year. And there's another preacher you must you're familiar with, Sarbham Prabhu. He travels, and otherwise there's nobody who travels there. And generally, this is the platform, or this Bhakti Shastri is actually the sole endeavor till now when they are meeting devotees outside the boundaries of Pakistan and India.
Okay, so these devotees, they joined through the Bhakti Shastri course online?
No, Maharaj. They joined by different means. There are local centers, and they were preached there. But then they never had this opportunity for them. It is even like maybe more can be told by Jai Tulsi. Jai Tulsi, she's here. Jai Tulsi, you take over. Maharaj is
She's a
asking.
pioneer. Maharaj, she's a pioneer for starting this preaching.
Para, yeah.
Vimla Prasad. Yeah.
Are,
Jai. Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Maharajji, what did you ask I mean...
How you're preaching in Pakistan?
Yes, how you
get connected?
Because I hear not preachers, not GBC visiting, and then, but I see you are making many devotees, because here it's a good group. It's joining in the last 2-3 years, some of them, and so on. So how
Yes.
do you do that?
Actually, Maharajji, in 2020, in our Hyderabad, we inaugurated, there was a center inauguration. We have one Radha Krishna ISKCON center, which inaugurated in 2020, and there were very few peoples were visiting. Some were connected. Some were visiting, like they were already connected with His Grace Sarvabhaum Prabhu, and under his guidance, they came in Krishna consciousness. And some, like me, few devotees were like, they started their journey of Krishna consciousness through YouTube, hearing lectures of many like sannyasis and all. And then gradually, I think it was 2022, Bimla Prasad Prabhu, I think, yes, the first Bhakti Shastri course for Pakistani devotees was conducted by him. So many devotees did that, and then gradually, like he came to in our life, and he actually preached us, like on he connect we actually got connected by him on through that. And then under his guidance, uh, then he actually told us how to basically do youth preaching and all. And then I remember, he asked me, I can like start from my university. So when in my university, I literally asked few new peoples, are you guys like one I asked the girl, are you interested in some spirituality and all? We will be having session on every Saturdays for 30 minutes. And will you guys join that? And also I asked about 3 to 4 girls, and they some said yes and some said no. And this is how we started. And also we also made a group of medical students who were already visiting our temple. So two groups were made, and then Vimla Prasad Prabhuji every Saturday for half an hour used to like conduct a class, and then slowly and gradually this youth preaching in our city, especially in Hyderabad, it gradually increased. And also we had centers, so many like new devotees were visiting there. They also every like on every Friday, on every Ekadasi and every Dwadashi morning, we have programs, so people visit there and they also got connected there. So so congregation also increased by that, and also some of our parents also joined, and they also came into Krishna consciousness. So this like somewhat I have about, like I could tell, like this is how it increases and it is increasing still.
Maharaj, I just need to mention one thing here. This is due to the rigorous efforts of Bimla Prasad group. There were about two devotees 1.5 years ago, which I know personally, Jai Mataji and her sister. Now it is expanded into 200 devotees now. So, and Prabhuji is Bimla Prasad, who is cultivating personally to each of the devotees there. So this is one of these.
200 devotees.
Yes, Maharaj. Wow. So this is just a few numbers in the Bhakti Shastra. There are more there.
Maharaj, may I speak? It's like, because I have a right to respond since my name is being like, like being brought in time and again. It's highly exaggerated. So far I know, Maharaj, I got in touch with Pakistan in 2014. At that time, like all they used to at that time in Pakistan, there used to, for the whole of Pakistan, there used to be one temple president. Although there were like around 24 centers here and there, but the temple president was only such was the management structure. At that time, Giriraj Swami Maharaj was responsible for, he was the GBC in those days. So for the entire Pakistan, there used to be one temple president. And as you understand, Maharaj, in those days, internet preaching was not so much in vogue. So they would only ask me to give a lecture in Karachi Center once a year online. So that trend like went on till like in I think 18 or 19 or I think maybe 20 around. Then this Hyderabad Center also started. Then they asked me to give a lecture once in a year. That's all. That's all I could get online. So then 2019, right before COVID, we started the ISKCON Disciples course online. And then it started, like after ISKCON Disciples course, gradually, then in 2022, we had the first Urdu Bhakti Shastri for them. Then 24, we had the second Urdu Bhakti Shastri. And the 2020 was the first Urdu Bhakti Shastri. 2022 was the second Urdu Bhakti Shastri. And then in 25, finally we started the English, because we found these all students, overwhelming majority of them are from medical background. They're all doctors. Mostly they are doctors. Some engineers are there, mostly doctors. So because we found like devotees like Jai Tulsi who were already in the medical profession, and some other girls who were also in the medical profession. So we gathered like Devika and devotees like Krishna Priya. So even now, so far the youth is concerned, we have overwhelmingly females. As you can see here also, there are like very few males. Of course, the strength also, Maharaj, today is 2/3 of the original strength, because many of the students are having their medical examinations. Like this is the exam time for them. So like we have got like many absentees out here. So as I understood, Maharaj, in Pakistan, because of the social dynamics of this country, in the smaller cities, in that you can see in India also, but in like Pakistan, it's a little more pronounced that girls are like, they are not so much, like in the limelight. So if you preach to the boys, you immediately get into the...
Didn't get that their girls are not so much in what? In
limelight. In the limelight, they are not so much, and so much, like they don't give so much stress and focus on the girls. So because like generally you see in South Asian culture, it's like girls are considered inferior. So then, as a result of that, if like would have started or tried to lay my hands on the boys first, they were first hard to get, and second, the boys they are like like more under scanner, and boys when they do preaching they like to create a lot of noise. So in that country, as you can understand, in the Middle East, although they are all Muslim countries, but the preaching which is going on there is not to their citizens. It is basically those people who are going to work there, just like Indians, Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, Nepalis. They are not like the Gulf, nationals. But here, these devotees, these are all nationals. So, like in Pakistan and Bangladesh, the difference is that we are preaching to nationals, not like expatriates or laborers who are coming from outside. So what I could figure out that if you like try to like preach to the boys directly, first they were very difficult to find, and second, like you start doing that and they make a lot of noise, and we didn't wanted any attention in the universities. So the strategy was you catch the girls, because nobody cares for the girls in that sense. They generally think what can the girls do. That's what they think like. So I took advantage of that weakness and turned it into that strength. Let the girls go out and preach. So then gradually the girls started expanding, and then the girls started inviting the boys.
Good. Very
So
good.
what you're seeing the boys here, these are like all invited by girls, because generally the girls, they don't make any noise. They may sit in their in their university chairs, and they will just like speak to the person sitting next to them. So it's all preaching by it's like word of mouth preaching. It's all word of mouth preaching. We didn't did any large scale preaching. Like small groups are 8 to 10 devotees, more than enough. So by doing that, and they started multiplying, and I started just one group, Maharaj. The most like 90% of the job is done by everybody you can see here. They are the ones who did it. I just started something. They are doing that, and more than that's a fact. It's like you can say around 200 plus youngsters who are chanting, and out of those, out of them, around 50 are here for the Bhakti Shastri, near about 50. So it's like that. So that's that they are doing this. So and some of them are initiated also now, Maharaj. We also have got one devotee who has got second initiation, and the atmosphere in that sense is quite healthy. That this is not a like one guru group environment. There are different multiple gurus having disciples. So then it's not a one guru groupism thing is going on. So in that sense, it's quite healthy.
And the gurus, if they don't visit Pakistan, because so what they do? They them in the distance, or
Maharaj, sometimes they have got online initiation, and sometimes they may come, the disciples, the prospective disciples, they may travel to India. They may also travel to Dubai in some cases, where like it's like there are disciples from Bhakti Raghav Swami Maharaj. So he gave initiation in Dubai, and then the devotees reached Dubai. Most of them here they came, who are initiated, came to India, or they visited somewhere and they got their inspiration outside. It's like Krishna Priya, she was in UK and she got her inspiration, but then she couldn't travel to India. So got her initiation from online from Jayapataka Maharaj. The disciples from Radhanath Maharaj, also Jai Tulsi, the disciples from Loknath Swami Maharaj. There are it's quite a healthy balance. Like it's not like leaning towards one guru group. So
good. One question also: what percentage of the population in Pakistan are Muslim, and what percentage are Hindus? Say,
Maharaj, as statistics say that Muslims are 96% and Hindus are like around like 2%. 2.5%, 3%. But in terms of numbers, see, Maharaj, actually, in terms of numbers, there is around 800,000 Hindus.
800,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
800,000 Hindus spread all over the place. But the point is, it's just like, both in India and Pakistan, the government, they try to uh, uh, like pull the numbers of the minorities to a lower extent than what it actually is. Just like in India, they say there are 15% Muslims, but they're more than that. Similarly, in Pakistan, they are more than 2% Hindus. So, but they like to keep the statistics like that so that the minorities are relatively safe. So that's how it is.
And to what extent are the Muslims giving trouble to the Hindus in practical life or not?
Mahajan, let them speak in their cities. It's
please.
different everywhere. Yeah, please go ahead.
I'm learning about you because I thought this first session is to get to know better, and then tomorrow when we
Sure,
start the
Maharaj.
study,
Shobha, tell them more. And Jatin, where is Jatin? Jatin Makija? Jatin needs to speak.
saying 4% Hindu minority and are decreasing with speedy. Decreasing because of the pressure or yes?
There are quick questions. Yes, Shobha, go ahead. Tell Maharaj about your city.
Prabhu, there is majority of Muslims, but it doesn't mean the minorities are not considered or
Unsafe.
just in minority, yeah, unsafe. We are safe. We have, in fact, we have so much facilities there. We are not tortured by the Muslims. No. There are so much facilities. We enjoy every festival. In fact, Muslims also they also support us in everything. They enjoy our festivals and they celebrate our festivals, and they feel like happiness in Holi, Diwali. We are comfortable here actually.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Damni, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Yes, I'm from Karachi. Cities, non-Muslims are safe, but when it's come to villagers, I would say they are not safe. They force them to change their religion, especially girls.
Okay, so outside the capital, the big cities, it's tough. We can
It's
say.
different.
Yes, it's totally different. It depends upon if cities are very educated. The villagers are not educated, so they don't get guidance. So it's easy to force them to change their religion.
Okay, and do they give facility? Do they give facility like when I visited the Middle East, there was one of the Emirates that if you were not Muslim, you had to pay more taxes or something like that.
Oh, Jazia.
In Pakistan, you have that? No.
No, Jazia.
No, not at all. We can wear everything, whatever we want. They don't judge us. In fact, nowadays we have see that Muslims also wear that kind of Muslim also, matlab, they also wear that kind of dressing which we wear, like beard, whatever jo bhi. They don't wear the burqas and do niqab. No.
Jai, go ahead.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, I just wanted to add, like Shobha said, we have freedom of celebrating our festivals and all. Like this Janmashtami, we had total of like 10,000 strength of Hindu people, and it was literally very, very big festival. Nobody involved in that, no Muslim involved in that. Nobody. They even showed these things on news and all. They are celebrating their festivals and all, and it was good. We didn't get any threat. We don't get any threats and all from like we can like I freely wear tilak everywhere. So I travel in rickshaws and also nobody I doesn't feel like anybody is taunting me on that, or just they somebody like shopkeepers, they sometimes ask out of curiosity, what is this? So like that. Otherwise, nobody taunt on that, or they don't criticize us on practicing our religious activities and all. This is what I wanted to add.
Prem, please add on.
Okay,
Prem,
thank you.
turn on your microphone and add on.
So,
Sunil
to
Kumar.
add, according to my perception, I respect everybody's perception because perception varies person to person, and everybody has the right to say
Prabhu, you
whatever
turn
they
off
are.
your video because your audio is cutting. You turn off your video and speak. Prem, please.
May I, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, I belong to the rural side, so I have experience since. Am I audible,
And
sir?
no,
The
you
voice
turn
is
off your
cutting.
video and speak.
I think if you turn off the video when you speak, we will hear you better.
May I turn off my video?
And speak.
What? Turn off the
Okay,
video and
okay.
speak.
Speak. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have experienced and since my childhood, in my schooling time and university and villages, as one of the disciples said that illiteracy, just because of the illiteracy, they are getting the huge benefit because the illiterate people don't have the background knowledge and ground realities, so they consider that these are the misbeliefs and misconceptions you are practicing, and these are not faithful and not fruitful. So they used to show the extra efficiencies to the young people and the young kids in the school, and the whole syllabus is designed like that we don't used to get any points regarding to our. So the whole system is being created by such things which are since our childhood are making a huge impact in the young minds, and it has been reported so many times to the Sin government that they should aid something, or they should change something, the syllabus according to the minority point of view, because it was a huge fight and few of them are changed, but still if you see, because I have been with that syllabus, and my young children, they are getting the environment like that. So the whole impact since our childhood we are getting from schooling to college to university life is being all around that Islamic system, and the image is being created. And the most worst thing I would like to say that our young generation, especially in Pakistan, is not going to the temple, are not going to have any service or practice which could make them exposure to the realities. As I personally see myself, I started very late, but at least I started from one of my juniors who took me to this Krishna consciousness path, and now I can feel the difference, that what is the actual meaning and what is the actual thing to be in Krishna consciousness, and the people who are not in a part of Krishna consciousness are are in a very worse situation. I will say they may be good at science subjects, but if I see and if I put myself on that, it is in a villages side, it is I have seen that so many groups are working on such things and targeting the young youth, because all the cases if you report, and I have seen with my few political friends, the cases are all targeted to the young, especially to the girls. So these are happening, and the all strategies. And we used to I have participated in so many protests in Karachi and somewhere else. So the all cases, and when the opposite party is having the proof, and government has rules that below the 16 age no one is there to convert or make any opposition, but the rules and regulations are just put in the hell, and everything is being created by the such groups which are especially working and targeting young youth. And it's very worse, and because things are getting smoother, but the groups are working very smarter in a very smarter way, that I if I see this is gonna be a big trouble in the future. But Krishna, I hope Krishna will save everyone from such kind of things, but I'm experiencing Even my post-graduation life, the professors, whenever the example their own, they create the image and they try to make us know that yes, we are the only people with science subjects they are teaching. They are having their PhDs, but even their mindset is so strong that they are telling or exempling every two and three example they put into the religious perspectives and things. I don't get, and it is they are all the time making us feel that you people are inferior, or you people are going doing something wrong because we don't have ground realities and knowledge. Therefore, it is impacting very badly.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. So it seems that there are different experiences, like your experiences that it's very bad, but in the case of Shoba, she was saying she didn't feel that. She was feeling, are you in the same place or not? No. Like
No, Maharaj.
Shoba is in Karachi and Prem is in Hyderabad, or?
No, Prabhuji, I'm from Sakhar and he's from Hyderabad or Karachi. I don't know.
I'm right now I'm from Badin district, and I belong to the
The
district whereas the in minority ratio is at the peak, and those minority ratio who are having the literacy ratio is very below. Because and as in my family and my relatives, I have seen so many things which are just out of the range. But means I just think that how they are thinking and doing such kind of things, they are very bad. Whenever I go to my village, I used to preach Krishna consciousness, and I used to suggest the people who are at least they can read out the Sindhi and Urdu. So I say them that go through the Srila Prabhupada books, because they are the only source for them. Especially I target the young girls, because they are if they have something, they can change, they can bring change.
Okay. Okay. So officially, the official religion of Pakistan is Islam. It's official. Yes. Like for instance, in India, for instance, the BHP is ruling, and they are Hindu nationalistic party, but officially India is secular officially, but in Pakistan it's not like that. They say
state religion, Maharaj.
okay.
Islam
and are
is
they like in Bangladesh? I did visit Bangladesh for 1 week, and in Bangladesh, I saw that the government, of course, at the time was I forgot her name. She was
Sheikh
the
Hasina.
daughter. Yes, the daughter of the founder of the country who was killed at some point for political reasons, and they were like Muslim but moderate Muslim. In Pakistan, are they also moderate Muslim ruling or not? They are more like radical or strict, or how you will qualify it?
I mean, I would rather. Sunil, would you like to respond? Sunil,
Hare
would you like to
Krishna,
respond? Yeah,
Hare
I'm
please.
just
Krishna,
trying
Maharaj
to
ji.
understand
Yes,
just trying to understand the dynamics, so I
Yes.
can take it into account when facilitating the course.
Maharaj ji, in especially in Sindh, we see many of the Muslims are very supportive. Especially in north side, we feel we face some issues like that, forced conversations and many things like that. But in central Sindh, especially Hyderabad, Sindh, or Sakkar, Karachi, there are many Muslims who support. They are curious about our rituals, our culture, what we perform. They always get curious what you are doing. They support, and they enjoy our events. Especially my friends, when they meet me, they don't greet me like assalamu alaikum walaikum. They greet me still like radhe radhe. They are Muslims, so they are very supportive. I can't say that many of the Muslims are not in our favor. They are very good, especially in Sindh or middle of the Sindh.
Okay, thank you.
Neha wrote so many things. Neha, please turn on your microphone. Yeah, Neha Kundani. Go ahead. Don't be shy, because Maharaj, she wrote many things in the chat. Go on.
Oh, in the chat. Okay, let me check.
Yeah, so maybe she can turn on and she can speak. Oh, she cannot speak. Oh, maybe she's in a situation where she cannot speak. Bina.
Okay, she's writing. I can read it. Even in villages, we need to study Islamia in our curriculum when I was in high school. Okay. Okay, so
That is there.
yeah, sure.
That is certainly there. Hitika, since Bina is not visible. Go on.
Maharajji, I would say that in our practical life, they don't trouble us like that. And yes, it is true that they support us in our festivals. They are curious, but in professions also, as my father was a doctor, he was the chief RMO in government hospital, so everyone respect him. And my husband has been like he used to do in media group. He has worked 20 years for Dan Media Group, English newspaper. So we don't get any trouble. But in the interior that we have found the conversion of girls, I think it is lack of knowledge, a lack of like religious knowledge that we should give our daughters or sisters or like that. So they don't have centers like in Hyderabad. We have ISKCON, and we are given the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to the people. So I think that is the point, which is lack of knowledge, lack of religious knowledge.
Okay, thank you. What about like when I was in the Middle East, they were saying the government will not allow if you preach to Muslims. Is that the same case in Pakistan? Same case. So you can do your own religious life,
Community, yeah.
but don't get involved with our people, with the Muslims.
No, Maharaj, that's like invitation to trouble. We are finding it very like in the sense like we are very fortunate to preach to our people, not to speak of others.
Okay.
We have to first cover our own people. Our own people are not like, it's not easy. Even you see, Maharaj, it's such a, what should I say? It's such a dilemma that even if there are like 3 to 4%, they still won't listen. Still they won't listen to their culture. Not It's not easy to preach, Maharaj. It's so difficult to preach. And to add to that, like in Sindh, Maharaj, the culture is, it's not like those who are minority, like if you talk about the Hindus, like non-Muslims, uh, their culture is like very much like a mishmash. Like many of them are at the same time they are Hindus, and they are at the same time they are Sikhs. You understand, man? The Sikhs, that's Sikh religion, yeah. So it's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult to even if you ask them in the morning, they are Hindus, and in the evening they might be Sikhs. It's just,
Okay, so
they don't know this identity crisis.
They go to the temple and then they go to the Gurudwara.
Yeah, they do, and then they don't know like what to do at the end of the day. So I mean, you can you choose what to do. It's so confusing. So it's that's there. Maybe on that note, some devotees can enlighten you. Bina, oh Dami, go ahead.
Maharaj,
Maharaj.
it depends. Like I do have non-Muslim friends, so they are interested. They care what's your religion, what you do. Because I'm wearing kanthi. Oh, what is this? You are wearing tasbih type something. They call it tasbih. I'm like, no, it's kantmala. Okay, what is the reason? They are curious to know. They never judge me. They never say, oh, you are not eating onion garlic. Eat this. They are not like that. Friends are very supportive. They are interested to know more about our religion. So I to share everything with them. Okay, yeah, this is my religion. This is what I do. This is that. So they share about their religion. Okay, this is my religion. This is why we celebrate our Eid. We eat this mask. They eat like the bakra goat. I asked them why you eat God, or what's the reason behind it. So they tell me, I teach them that it's not good to eat God. You are eating it. You even you can eat it on Eid. There is a Bakra Eid. You eat on that day. Why daily? It's not necessary to eat it daily. So I used to preach them to my non-Muslim friends. They understand it. One thing I
Your
want to
Muslim
share with you.
friends,
Yeah, yeah, with my non-Muslim friends. Yes.
not non-Muslim, Muslim friends.
Muslim. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Muslim friends, my Muslim friends. Yeah, my Muslim friends. Sorry. I want to share one thing with you. Like lack of knowledge about religion. When I was 5 years old, my own cousin changed her religion because there was no knowledge of spiritual knowledge in my family. I would say in Pakistan, all over Pakistan. So my cousin changed her religion not because that everyone says that she changed her religion because of love. She used to love someone else, but the history was the lack of spiritual knowledge. She was interested in Islamiyat. She used to learn Islamiyat subject, take extra classes. Even she used to take extra classes of that Islamiyat subject. That's why she converted her religion through the guidance of her teacher. So yes.
Okay, thank you.
Actually,
Bina
more.
Kumar.
Yeah, Bina, please go ahead. Bina. I think she's not there. Yeah, she's there.
You are mute?
Hare
Yes.
Krishna. Yes, Maharaj, am I audible?
Yes. Yes,
Am I
please.
audible? Yes, Maharaj, my experience is like from childhood, we are studying Islamiyat as it is compulsory subject. But even I had a group of friends, 9 of them are Muslim, and I am one like Hindu. They respect our religion. I respect their religion. But until and we didn't do any kind of debate. Like this is a reality. There is no religious like discrimination. But in Pakistan, we not have to debate on any like religion. Then they will come to like kill us. So in my hospital setting, when I used to uh, doing mala on japa bag, they ask what it is. Sometimes one of them like they are jokes on that, and some are of them good. uh, Talking about interior side, recently, I guess 1 year ago, a below the 18 year of age, two of them were converted in Islam. One is girl and one is Hindu boys. Firstly, they get like kidnap, and then they hypnotize and they accept the Islam. So the thing is, they respect our religious, also giving us support, but until and unless we didn't talk more about our religious in front of them, like doing debates or etc. We didn't do that. There is like crossing limit. There is a limit, and we like to do that. But some of friends, they respect our religious, and in the interior there are the Maulvis are there is more illiteracy there, so they have to increase their religious more. So forced conversion is still there, like uh, in like 2024, two were converted.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Ritika.
Ritika, yes. You are muted.
Am I audible?
Not so good. Maybe what if you take out and you speak directly to the computer? Maybe better.
I just wanted to share my experience. When I used to live in village, I was forced to study their subjects and recite their prayers. And even though I was like asked to convert my religion when I was 12,
I know about my religion, so that's why they just simply said in a frank way, uh, you know about our religion, you should convert in Islam, like in that way, in frank way, even not one or once, twice, not twice, like thrice time, like most of the time they just say the same thing. But somehow, like I know my religion, and somehow like I face this situation. But when I shifted here in Hyderabad, in my Islamia teacher asked me that I wanted to adopt you. He just simply just said that thing to me, and I was like so scared as he had that much beard and like that look, and I was just like new in that city. But just I simply give him a shut up call, and then most of the teachers were good to me, and even though my friends were so supporting, and they asked me a lot of questions out of curiosity. Even though when if we uh, uh, throw a party, they just tried to make a sattvic food so that I could eat with them, and like they are that much good. So yeah, that's my experience.
Thank you.
Actually, most of the things what we hear is of the like the more you go up north towards Punjab, that is the place they are like more rigid. Like if you go to Sindh, even it's part of like this province of Sindh and this another province of Balochistan, they also have lots of Hindus, and they are relatively like less radical towards the Hindus. I mean, the more you go up north, the more they are like more radical. So that's generally, but I mean, there are always exceptions.
Okay, very good. Bimla Prasad Prabhuji, I have one question. Normally, in the 2 hours class, do you do a break of 5 minutes or not? You do 2 hours
It's up to
straight.
you, Maharaj. It's up to you, Maharaj. It's up to you.
But usually, what do you do when?
Well, generally, they don't require a break. They take their breaks anyways because, like, many times you will see the camera shutting down and then. So that is like, there's no dearth of that. So
Okay,
it's just like,
so
2 hours, like 2 hours is really a challenge to keep them, like, like keep them active, keep them with you. So it's just, yes, Maharaj, we are still struggling.
okay, so we will do the 2 hours, and then if I need a break, sometimes I need to use the
Always,
bathroom.
always,
We
Maharaj.
will- Okay,
It's up to you, Maharaj.
okay. So tomorrow we will start. It's good I heard from you and got to know a little bit more about you, so we connect better. So tomorrow we will start with the lessons proper. You did 6 chapters with Prabhupada Priya Mataji. That's
Yes,
correct.
yes, Maharaj.
And what did you learn? What What did you get from the Sangha of Prabhupada Priya Mataji? Please tell me what what do you remember? What was more relevant to you in your study of the Gita? You can also write it on the chat. That's fine as well.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaji. Maharaji, I really like the way she used to teach, because the way the teaching of Bhagavad Gita is not something you have to just go through and remember the question answer and do the CBA and OBA. But from Prabhupada Priya Mataji, she used to tell that whenever I question, she answered that try to connect everything with Krishna consciousness. So that is the one thing I get from her association. I question that how should I differentiate that this is Krishna consciousness, this is not Krishna consciousness, and this is material and this is spiritual. So she just like give me that clarity that there's no any material thing. If you connect all the thing with Krishna, that is what Krishna conscious is. So this is the main thing I got from their association.
Very good. Thank you.
Krishna Priya.
Hi, Sister Marachi. The things which I learned from Prabhupada Priya Mataji was that she is having very kind of a like she helped us how to understand Bhagavad Gita with so much depth, not just the depth, but with so much detailing. And as sadhakas, we have never went through like we have never thought about the details and the depth of Bhagavad Gita, but she actually helped us to understand those things. The things which personally touched my heart was the chapter 4, chapter 6, and especially the way she helped us personally to help me to understand the Varna Ashrama Dharma, which was very confusing for me before getting the classes from Prabhupada Priya Mataji. And I was always confused about the term disciplic succession. And she literally cleared it to me in a very beautiful way. And I remember that when we were giving feedback to Prabhupada Priya Mataji, so I mentioned that thing, that the way you helped me to understand the disciplic succession, only this term, that what's the importance of our acharyas in that disciplic succession. So that was thing. And the last chapter, the chapter number 6, she explained in a very beautiful way the process of Ashtanga Yoga and how can we fix our mind in Krishna. And as Daya Mataji mentioned, how can we connect everything to Krishna? And the best line she always said that our only goal is to become the best servant of Krishna. So that is all I wanted to share, Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good. Veena Kumari.
Hare Krishna Maharaji. Prabhu Pada Priya Devi. She inspired me. She explained like Bhagavad Gita in so much detail, like giving each example on each purport and translation. She also, whenever we ask how to do, how to get detached from material thing, and she said that just think about it, how to use this in service of Krishna. And she gave us answer of each and even the minor question in a best way. And also she's one thing she said that our goal is just to satisfy Krishna. And I also read her biography. She is like very inspiring. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very good. Thank you.
Prabhuji, I want to add something more. May I?
Yeah, you can speak, Maharaj, always.
Okay. Okay. Maharaji, one thing more I really like about Prabhupada Priya Mataji, that is connectivity. The lecture, whenever we used to get the lectures from classes from Prabhupada Priya Mataji, she knows very well that how to connect chapter 1 to chapter 2 and chapter 2 to chapter 3, chapter 3 to chapter 4. So the connectivity in between chapter, I learn how to get these kind of understanding of connectivity of chapter from Prabhupada Priya Mataji, because I have read that and got the lecture from other side also. But the way Prabhupada Priya Mataji used to explain is very amazing and very easy to understand the connectivity of chapter, that how the flow is going on.
Very good. Thank you. Barka.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. The main when we had Prabhupada Priya classes, Prabhupada Priya Mataji classes, the more thing that actually attracted me was chapter 6, the Dhyana Yoga, because I'm quite interested about the meditation process. So she actually explained really nicely with the analogies she used to give, and it was really detailed. So all of the confusing questions, I still remember that she used to say, even if you can't do it on the perfect time, find a time in your whole day to complete your rounds, but at least do it sincerely and nicely. So there are a lot of things that she's left with us, a lot of knowledge. So we are really, really blessed with those
knowledges.
Very good. Thank you.
Maharaj, I'm really feeling very blessed that they remember something, because after the first 6 chapters they had NOI, then Nectar of Devotion. I thought like that question of yours is gonna be an embarrassment for me, but they actually saved me, saved my skin.
Who is doing the assessment? You are doing the assessment, being
Yes, Maharaj.
Maharaj.
Yeah. My assessment and also the grading of their like open book assessments, all assessments, shlokas. I'm responsible for that. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm directly doing, like it's not like delegated yet.
Okay, so for tomorrow we will start with chapter 7, and you can prepare for verses up to 14, verses 1 through 14 for tomorrow. I'll show. Can I be a bit habilitated to share my screen? I want to share.
Oh, sorry, Maharaj. Wait. Yes, Maharaj. Sure. Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, I just want to share. 1 second. Yes, the book. You have for Unit 2 that we're starting tomorrow. Today was more connecting and getting to know a little bit more about yourselves, and also you know a little bit about me. I didn't explain so much. I didn't talk so much about me, but during the course I may share some personal experiences, and you will get to know me a little bit better. So tomorrow we're starting with chapter 7, and in your handbook, can you hear me? Yes. So in your handbook, you have from pages 40 through 56. You have different like the topics of the chapters we will be studying during the next 5 weeks, and then the overview of each chapter. I think you are familiar with this from the previous unit, and you can use your. It's good you write your answers to the questions, like the study questions that you have them in page 50 for chapter 7. So please use the questions in preparation for the section. Like for tomorrow it's up to verses 14, so you have the first 3 questions. So this will help you in your reading. You are reading, studying, take your notes if something you don't understand or you would like us to explore, and then we can have discussions on the topics. Besides whatever I will be presenting, you also prepare from your side to make the discussions more relevant and more substantial. So any questions you want to ask me? We have like half an hour still. So if you want to ask me any questions, I can answer them. Yes, Daya?
Hare Krishna Maharaji, my question, I don't know, but I want to really know what is the one thing which inspire you to come in Krishna consciousness?
Okay, good, thank you. I can tell you my little story. I met devotees, as I told you in the beginning, 1977. I was at the time 14 years old. My parents were coming from a Roman Catholic background, Christians, from the connected to the Roman Catholic Church. They were not practicing very strictly, like they will go to the church for special occasions, like festivities, and not every Sunday, but sometimes, or they will go for ceremonies like marriages and funerals, like Eucharisty. I don't know how much you are familiar with Christianity. Probably you are not much familiar, or not much. Anyway, they have, in Christian tradition, they have their ceremonies, like when children are like 7 or 8 years old, they do what they call it Eucharisty. Is like the first step in formally becoming part of the religion. Although when they are babies, the parents, they baptize them as babies. That happens in the Roman Catholic Church. In other Christian churches, they don't allow to do that, because they say children cannot. They have to get baptized only when they are grown up. So I was baptized as a baby, and then when I was 7 years old, I did my they call it catechism, study of Christianity with one priest or a teacher from the Christian church. And then when I became 12 or 13, I developed an interest for paranormal phenomena. Are you familiar with paranormal phenomena? That's like UFOs, no? You know UFOs? I'll write it on the...
Aliens.
Aliens, yes.
Now they know.
No?
Now they know. Because Maharaj, in Pakistan, they generally discuss aliens. In Urdu,
yeah?
they say, they in Pakistan, they say aliens. In Urdu, they say Khalai Makhluk. Now everybody will know.
And what do they think about the aliens? They say they think there are aliens coming, or what do they think in Pakistan? There
The
exists...
microphone is off.
I don't believe on these things. I don't to believe in these things.
You didn't... Anyway, when I was a child, I developed an interest on that. And then parapsychology, these are like paranormal means supernatural phenomena, like telepathy, like communicating through the mind, or they have like also psycho, to move objects with the mind. There were different... That's not very common, but some people have such powers, mental powers. So as a child, when I was 12, 13 years old, I developed an interest for these things. Then through that, I started to practice yoga, hatha yoga. I got some books on hatha yoga. I started to do some yoga asanas and little meditation. And then I met some friends who started to visit the temple, ISKCON temple in Barcelona. So then based on that, they started to speak to me about Bhagavad Gita and Krishna consciousness. And then we started to do among the youth. We were 13, 14, 15 years old, boys and girls. So we will do kirtan, and we will get together and do some kirtan. And then I started to visit the temple every weekend. So first I went to stay, I was living 30 kilometers. I had to take a train to go from my place to Barcelona, to the temple. Barcelona is the second city in Spain. The capital is Madrid. After Madrid is Barcelona. Will be like in comparing like Karachi. You can compare. Of course, maybe smaller, but like that. And I was living 30 kilometers. So I was living outside. I went to visit the temple, and my friends told me that yes, you can go there and you can stay overnight. My parents gave me permission to stay, to go for one night to the temple. I was chanting at home already, and my friends had taught me how to chant japa. So I was chanting 16 rounds when I went to visit the temple for the first time, because I already was reading and practicing for 2-3 months. So when I went to the temple, my experience was so powerful. I felt so blissful by being in the association of the temple devotees that when I returned home on Sunday, went on Saturday, and on Sunday I returned home. I think in Pakistan you have the holidays Friday, right? That's a holiday, no? You do Sunday
Half
also?
day.
What day?
Sunday is the holiday and Friday like half day. University we get off early and also early off at works and all.
And what about Saturday? Saturday
It is
people
also on holiday.
Saturday people work. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's Friday half day in the afternoon, like that, and Sunday you have the full day. Okay. In Spain it's Saturday half a day. Now it's sometimes full day, Saturday, Sunday full day. So I used to go to the temple. I went on Saturday and then come back on Sunday evening. So what happened is that when I came back, because I was so thrilled with experience in the temple, that I told my parents that when I become 18, which is like you are considered independent from the parents, like legally independent, then I'll be able to, I will go to the temple because I liked it so much. So when my parents heard that, they became actually scared. My 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 mother became very scared that she will lose her child because I was still 14. So next weekend, when I wanted to go to the temple, they did not allow me to go to stay overnight. They allowed me to go only on Sunday. I went in the morning, came back in the evening. The third weekend, they only allowed me to go on Sunday afternoon. The fourth weekend, it was prohibited. They didn't allow me to. So then what I did is that I was going hidden. I didn't tell them. I told them I was going to the group. They thought I was going to the group of aliens and parapsychology and all these things, but I was going to the group of devotees in the temple. So this went on for half a year until there was one brahmachari preacher, disciple of Srila Prabhupada. In those years, sometimes preachers could be a bit extreme. So he started to preach us that our parents, because they didn't allow me to join the devotees, they were like demons or something like that. And he encouraged me. I could go to the temple and stay, and even if the police will come, there will not be a problem. It was too extreme. It was not good that he preached in that way. But somehow Krishna used this devotee to give me some strength to talk again to my parents to try to negotiate if they could allow me to go to the temple. My father wanted to let me go on the weekends because he could see that if they didn't do that, it will be worse for their future relationship with me, because I was very determined to connect to the devotees. But my mother was very much afraid that I will go from home and stay in the temple. So she didn't want to allow anything. So she said no. So then at some point, I did escape and went to the temple because that preacher had given me the opportunity to do so, to go and to stay in the temple. So I went one weekend to the temple and wrote a letter to my parents saying that I wanted to show them I was serious. So I came back the next day and they were quite upset. Especially my mother was very upset that I had disobeyed to go to the temple and so on. So my father again wanted to come to an agreement, but my mother said no. So after some more time, I did go to the temple and wrote a letter saying goodbye, I'm going. I'm leaving home. Of course, legally I could not do that because I was a minor in Spain until I don't know how it is in Pakistan. When you are considered independent, what age?
No independence, Maharaj.
Never.
They'll tell you that.
Never, or what?
No independence.
But what about only the girls? What about the boys?
No dependence.
Actually, it is 18, but it is no independence for girls actually.
Legally 18. Legally 18.
Yes.
But what about the boys?
No age. They are independent.
They're independent?
Yes, we have so much differences in the boys and girls.
But boys become independent before 18?
No, Maharaji, when they born.
When they are born. No, but
Yes.
say for instance, if they want to leave home, they allow them to leave home?
Actually, there is no law. Legally, no one is independent here. Not even boys, not even girls. But there is a difference between the, you can say, in boys and girls, that boys are always independent and girls are always dependent.
Maharaji, one more thing is that boys get more support as compared to girls. That's why it is advantage for boys when they are like willing to do something, they get support. In that
And
sense,
and
Okay.
Maharaji, like
I'm
you asked,
trying to compare because I'm telling you my little story. So what will have happened to me in Pakistan? Like in in Spain, like I couldn't go until I was 18. I still went to the temple, and then my father waited until Monday when he saw I was not coming back, because I wrote a letter saying, okay, I'm going back, I'm going. I'll stay there. Because that devotee had given the chance that I could stay in the temple. So then on Monday, my father came to the temple, and the temple president at the moment was one Prabhuji, very, very good devotee, Jagat Mohan Prabhu. He spoke very nicely to my father, and then he drove me home to the house of my parents, 30 kilometers, with my father. And then he made an agreement that after 1 month or so, he will come with a slideshow and present ISKCON to my parents. So he presented ISKCON temples around the world, and he came dressed in civil clothes, no dhoti, no kurta. He came dressed with a suit and tie to make my parents more relaxed, more feeling more comfortable. And then we made an agreement that after 5 or 6 months, I'll be able to move to the temple. So then I moved to the ashram, Brahmachari ashram, when I was 15 years old. That was in the beginning of 1979. So that's basically my little story, how I connected to Krishna consciousness. What I felt more attracted to, these were multiple things. The philosophy attracted me a lot, that there were clear answers to the essential questions of life. Who am I? What's the purpose of life? What happens after death? Why people are suffering? Like that, all these type of questions. I found better answers than I was finding my previous Christian experience. Although I did appreciate Christian values, because many of them are very consistent with Krishna consciousness. There are many universal values in all religious traditions in the world, like service to God, and also develop good qualities like tolerance, compassion, responsibility, gratitude, all these values. So the philosophy attracted me a lot. Then also the kirtan, I like it very much, the kirtans with the devotees and the temple atmosphere. And of course the prasad, I did like prasad was very special. So whenever I went to the temple, devotees will offer some prasad, and then they never, like, I was never disappointed, because I will go to the temple, always there will be some type of good prasad. Even if it was sweet or halava or a little cake or samosa, pakora, like that. So anyway, that attracted me to Krishna consciousness. Any other questions? We have 10 more minutes.
Thank you so much, Maharaji, for answering.
Any other questions? Otherwise, today we can end a little earlier. It's no problem. And tomorrow we meet at the same time. Please prepare, give some quality time for the reading and for answering the questions in your handbook. And then tomorrow we will have discussions on the teachings of Bhagavad Gita for your Bhakti Shastri course. Bimla Prasad Prabhu, you want to add anything or?
Maharaj, we are like all ears to you. Thank you so much, Maharaj. I never knew this. I was just fixated on that point when you said that you were telling your parents that you are going to that alien club, whereas you were coming to the devotees. I was just thinking there's hardly any difference between the two for them.
Yes, for them, devotees were alien.
As aliens as the alien club would be. Yes.
I was thinking, and I didn't want to cheat, to tell a lie to my parents. So I did like Maharaj Yudhishthira.
Yes, Maharaj. Exactly.
Remember the story of Ashwatthama is dead? He had
Yes,
to So, Ashwatthama, the elephant, is there. They will say, I'm going to the group. And in my mind, I will think the group of devotees. And they will think the group of UFOs or aliens.
Thank you so very much, Maharaj. I
My pleasure.
hope, yeah, thank you so very much, Maharaj. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. All glories to His Holiness Yadunandana Swami Maharaj. Yadunandana Swami Maharaj ki jai. All glories to
Jai.
Prabhupada. Jai. Jai.
Hare Krishna
Jai.
Maharaj.
Shweta Gaura Bhakta
Hare
Vrinda
Krishna.
ki jai. Hare
Jai.
Krishna.
Jai. Jai. Jai.
Hare
Okay, the
Krishna.
devotees
Hare Krishna.
stay for a minute. Just please, the devotees, please stay on for a minute. Just don't go. Hare Krishna, Maharaj चले गए. Wait. So since I understand आप लोगों के लिए बिल्कुल पहली बार है ऐसे किसी सन्यासी स्वामी से वो मुखातिब हो रहे हैं, तो थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस की जरूरत पड़ेगी. ठीक है ना कि एड्रेस हिम एज महाराज. Okay, or His Holiness, either of these two. Either say His Holiness or you can say Maharaj. So that's how we address. Okay, sannyasis address like that. And जब आप लोग अपने आप को like address अपने आप के लिए address कर रहे हैं, so you tell your name. Don't add something like Mataji. Okay, the only person who can do like, say for example, Jaya Tulsi hai, Krishna Priya, who are initiated, they can say Devi Dasi. Okay. Others can ask, others can like address you as Mataji. You don't say you are Mataji. You are just a servant. If you're not initiated, just say your name. That's all. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. कल मिलते हैं फिर. Hare Krishna. Not now.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna
so much.
Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.